Guys, this is one of my most exciting videos I have made with the sparring compilation we've been doing lately, guys. And we got Roy Jones this time. And it's not that much footage of Roy Jones in his prime sparring, guys, but I found a lot of them, and I'm glad I found it. Guys, we got to discuss this. I mean, look at the speed of Roy Jones and the combination, guys. He was such a unique fighter, guys, because a lot of things Roy Jones did was supposed to really get him knocked out. He always kept his left hand real low. He kept his right hand up, but he kind of lunged in sometimes with a left hook. And we all know when you lunge in with a left hook, 9 out of 10, if you fight an orthodox person, their right hand is wide open for them to catch you with. And somehow Roy Jones never got caught. He caught them more than often, and he was such a unique fighter because he did things that wasn't supposed to work, and they worked it. Now, the one thing about Roy Jones, he had really, really fast hands. But guys, look at that. Guys, look how fast those left hook was. Now, a lot of people got speed, guys, but a lot of people don't know how to control the speed. Look at it. Roy Jones is through 8 hooks. Did y'all see that? But guys, one thing about Roy Jones, like I was saying, a lot of people got speed, but that don't mean a lot of people can control the speed. It's a difference of having speed and knowing how to control it. You can kind of look at Tyreek Hill, guys. Tyreek Hill is not the only fast guy in the NFL, but he know how to control his speed more than anybody. That's why he seem as fast as he is. He know how to control it. So that's one thing I think Roy Jones really was great at. He knew how to control his speed and he knew how to balance it. And that's a big difference when it comes to fighting, guys. A lot of people are powerful, guys. You meet a lot of guys in the streets or just in the weight room. They're real big guys. They got a lot of power, but they don't know how to control the power. So that make a big difference. So Roy Jones he was one of the ones that knew how to control his speed and kind of knew how to use it to his advantage, and that's what made him such a dangerous fighter, guys. And when you just look at Roy Jones, he don't look that big of a guy, nothing like that. Cause he mostly fight in the middleweight division. He don't look that big as Canelo was, but he just had the speed, man. And the shots, when I look at a lot of Roy Jones knockouts, it don't look like he threw the punch with that much power. It don't even look like the punch hurted that much. It was just like, he had this really, really very sneaky power, guys. A lot of people didn't really know how. I didn't know my brother had text me. That's my brother, guys, that had text me. I hate that that's showing up like that, but guys, Roy Jones had the really sneaky power that you really didn't know how hard he hit until you was on the ground. And I think a lot of people say what knocks somebody out? Is it the speed? Is it the power? Guys, I really think it's the speed a lot of times when it comes to punching. If you can hit somebody real fast, guys, a lot of times their brain cannot process what happened. So that's why Roy Jones was able to knock out a lot of people. He threw punches so fast, you really didn't know what hit you and where it hit you at. You just knew you was on the ground. So I think that's how Roy Jones really, I don't think he was just a big, powerful guy. Like when he hit you, you just like, oh my goodness, he hit hard or something like that. I don't think it was that. I think it was the speed with Roy Jones. The speed he had, man, when he hit you, you didn't know what really hit you. And guys, when you think about it, when your brain can't process what hit you, what it do? It go down to cover itself, basically. It go down to the floor because they like, hold on, it's a lot of bombs coming upstairs. Some hit us. We don't know what happened. Let's kind of like cradle down or cut her down. And guys, that's a lot of time what happened with Roy Jones. He kind of just hit people with so much speed, they didn't really know what hit him. And the crazy thing about it, Roy Jones, he fought how he fought in the fights and sparring, guys. It was no difference as it is with a lot of people. Look at that right hand he almost caught him with. Now, the thing about Roy Jones that was so different than other people is he had power in both hands, guys. Roy Jones can hit you with a right hand and can knock you out with the right. And he knocked out a lot of people with both, but, the left hook was his specialty. But, guys, he can knock you out with both hands. Now, surprisingly, guys, Roy Jones in his prime, he didn't really, you never seen Roy Jones get hit with a clean shot. He ain't got hit sometimes in his prime, but it was never with a clean shot. And even if he did, it just like it never fazed him, guys. So Roy Jones had a chin in his prime. I know kind of after he came down from the heavyweights and went back to the light heavyweight, his body just wasn't the same, guys. That's a lot. You can't do your body like that, and especially fighting well, I think he fought like in the 7 months after that. Like your body need time to recover back to that lower weight that you just can't that you at right now. So now another thing that I think was really, really a lot of people underestimated about Roy Jones, he had pretty sneaky footwork, guys. He knew how to bounce around the ring and kind of just use his footwork. As you see him doing it right there, circling around, using the jab, he had pretty good footwork and fast footwork. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that, guys. When a guy got real good footwork and fast footwork, guys, he can stay in range to use his punches, and he can stay out of range so you won't hit him, guys. And Roy Jones was real good at that. I think a lot of people don't talk about his footwork like that. He had pretty fast feet. And a lot of people don't got really pretty fast feet, guys. Canelo don't got fast feet. Even though Canelo's a good boxer, he don't got fast feet. So when you take that, the speed with the hands, fast feet, you make a dangerous fighter like Roy Jones. So that's why I always liked the Roy Jones. He was just a different fighter, guys. And I love watching him spar and stuff like that because you can learn a lot from Roy Jones sparring. A lot of it is the calmness that when Roy Jones fight, guys. Roy Jones is never kind of like he's scared. Now he always calm, guys. That's a nasty little hook to the body. And like I said, Roy Jones throws so many punches with so much speed, you sometimes don't. Oh, that was a good right here. But he throws so many punches with speed, you'll never know how hard he hitting you until he hit you. I think a lot of people underestimated Roy Jones' power a lot of time in the fight, and then he'll throw a left hook, a left bomb to the body, and you like, wow, that kind of hurt it a little bit. And then he hit you with a punch that you don't see coming. Then next thing you know, the fight's over. But I don't know. Y'all give me your opinion on Roy Jones. I think Roy Jones went 50-0. Mayweather really wasn't the first person to went 50-0. It was kind of Roy Jones, even though he got that DQ with the Griffin fight, but he was gonna win that fight. So he really was 50-0. So he was the first one to really go 50-0. Well, he wasn't the first one, but of the 2000 he was. Now, I don't know, a lot of y'all don't remember, but Roy Jones kind of ran the 1990s to 2000. He really ran there. Like, a lot of people call him the Michael Jordan of boxing. He was so fun to watch, man. It don't matter who Roy Jones was fighting. He kind of like was on that Canelo level and Mayweather level, Mike Tyson level, where they can fight anybody and people are going to come to watch. Look at that left hook. Look how Roy Jones dig into the body. Now, a lot of people underestimate Roy Jones' body shots. He had a really, really good combination when it came to the body. Roy Jones threw a lot of good body shots, and he had knocked out a lot of people with body shots. I know y'all remember that right hand he threw to the dude liver that he kind of just collapsed him. Like Roy Jones, he had pretty good body punching combination too. A lot of people underestimate that. A lot of people forget that. And like I said, Roy Jones did stuff in the ring that a lot of his opponents weren't ready for. You couldn't expect. He'll do a lot of things. Look at this. He the only person I know other than the MMA fighter Alex Pereira. He the only one I know that kind of fight with that left hand so far down like that guy. That is so dangerous, especially when you fighting an orthodox fighter, because the right hand is right there. But it just seemed like nobody can really hit Roy Jones with the right hand. He was so fast. He knew how to put his hands up perfectly when they threw the right hand. And, I mean, you would never teach nobody how to fight like that. Like, to keep the left hand is... Guys, I mean, a lot of coaches would have heart attacks if they seen a fighter doing something like that. But Roy Jones, he was so good at distance, guys. He just understand, like, man, I can put my hands up faster than this guy can hit me. And he had that much confidence, and it worked, the guys. Now, later on in his career, Roy Jones did get knocked out, but he had already accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing. So, I mean, a lot of people can say that Roy Jones didn't have a chin. I think he did. It just, like I was saying, him going down the way like that. But, guys, a lot of people just couldn't hit Roy Jones flush. So, you got to give him credit with his defense. And I think even Roy Jones made a case about that on Shannon Sharp podcast. He was like, how's I'm not one of the best defensive fighters when I win the whole round when I get in touch. And, guys, Roy Jones had, like I said, underrated defense. He didn't really get hit with that many power shots in most of his fights. Now I know a lot of people would want to disagree with that and say no, he don't got defense because he didn't do defense the traditional way you would teach. But guys, statistic wise, he did. He did. Now I wouldn't teach anybody to try to manipulate the defense he had or try to copy it, but he had pretty good defense for him. A lot of the stuff Roy Jones did only he can do, or somebody that had the same gift as him. But look at this: stand in the pocket. The guy can't really hit him, he can't hit him flush. Roy Jones is kind of playing around, pinning his hands up. He knew how to. Roy Jones, if he wanted to, he could have fallen in the high guard. He did a pretty good job of doing it when he had the high guard up. And guys, a lot of times Roy Jones did this in sparring. He just sit back, cause guys, you gotta realize Roy Jones, a lot of people wanted to knock Roy Jones out. So he was used to kind of being on the road, being patient, setting up his shots, and he wanted to catch you with the left hook coming in, guys. A lot of people got knocked out by Roy Jones because they got greedy. They seen his chin wide open and they ran right into the left hook. So you'll see that a lot of times, guys. But Roy Jones did a lot of damage on the ropes. And I wouldn't even say I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say he did a lot of damage on the rope. He did not get damage on the rope. A lot of opponents got Roy Jones on the rope and they really didn't land that many punches. They really couldn't get no rhythm because he gonna jab off the rope. He gonna move around, move his head like he doing now. So a lot of times Roy Jones was able to take a break in the fight just by doing something like this, guys. And he practiced that a lot in sparring. Just practicing on the road, chilling, picking his shots, using his head, moving his feet, moving his body, blocking. And a lot of people can knock him out by doing that. Look at the combination. Look at that. Look at the hand speed, guys. I mean, he just threw a 12-punch combination. Who you know that can do that? Who do you know that can throw a 12-punch combination with that much speed on it? I mean, this guy was something different, guys. He really was. I had fun looking at the sparring of Roy Jones because you always want to see what a boxer do in sparring and how they fight. Look at it. 8 right hands. But guys, I had fun making this video. Y'all let me know who we should do next. I'm looking forward to it. We out.